Hello, welcome to Btvn. I'm Michael O'Brien.
And I'm Judson Woods. Welcome to the final week of school for this year. For anyone stressing out over AP tests and end-of-the-year projects, remember that we're almost at the finish line.
Once again, we would like to remind everyone about this week's assembly schedule. Today at 2:30 in the auditorium is the yearbook assembly, and on Thursday, the senior video will be presented at 2:20, also in the auditorium.
Michael, I know that you and several other seniors dedicated a lot of time to the senior video. Is there anything you'd like to say to us about it before we all watch it?
Well, I can't give away any specifics, but I can say that it's pretty much done at this point, and I think all the seniors and their parents will really like it.
Awesome.
And the teachers will also get a nice gift this week, as Wednesday there is a faculty appreciation lunch in the library meeting room.
The teachers definitely deserve this special lunch. It has been a great year thanks to all of the faculty and staff here at Barstow.
As summer approaches, it's time to start thinking about what you're going to read, and Mrs. Hopkins has a fun incentive to help you get started.
Summer is just around the corner, and with it comes the opportunity to relax, travel, and spend some extra time reading. Not just the things you're supposed to read, but what you want to read. A good summer read is an enjoyable and sometimes dangerous thing. It keeps you on your beach towel longer than you intended and can end with an uncomfortable sunburn, along with that great feeling of satisfaction when you reach the end. Of course, a great summer read has you living the story, imagining the setting, visualizing the characters, and wondering what those characters are doing long after that sunburn has peeled away. We can't all travel everywhere we'd like to go or read every book we'd like to read, but we can share our experiences and live vicariously. So this summer, when you read a book, send me a postcard from one of the characters. And not just the weather's great, wish you were here. Be the character. Bring me into the story. Make me want to be in that story with you. You can use photography, drawing, painting, collage, or another creative medium for the front of the card. Anything that will help me visualize character and place. Pre-addressed stamped cards will be provided, courtesy of the BPA. All postcards received will be on display when we return in August, so you can check out where your friends traveled over the summer. Prizes will be given for writing and art based on how effective the card is at making the judges want to read the book. An additional prize will be given in a random drawing from all submissions, so everyone who participates will have a chance to win. So here's to a great summer of sun, fun, reading, and creating. I'm looking forward to your postcards. May your pages be many, your sunburns few.
The postcards from the Page Summer Reading Program is open to all middle and upper schoolers. Mrs. Hopkins wants you to know you can send as many postcards as you wish, but if you take a postage-paid card, please use it. You can also use your own blank card, but the artwork has to be your creation to be considered for a prize. Postcards will be available in the library until graduation. Over the summer, cards can be picked up at the front desk.
As a bonus, the Red Bridge branch of Midcontinent Library will accept copies of your postcard for their summer reading program, so you can double your prize options. And the Central Resource branch of the Johnson County Library wants to use your postcards in a display, possibly publishing some in their young adult literary magazine, Elementia.
Swing by the library to see examples and pick up your blank postcards before school's out.
Over the weekend, the Knowledge Bowl team consisting of Judson, Sonia Larby, Camila Leary, Jack Petty, Becky Riley, and Faiza Aslam took 4th place in the Class 3 state academic tournament on the campus of the University of Missouri in Columbia. Barstow has always competed in Class 2, so the team faced unfamiliar competition, making Barstow's performance all the more impressive. Congratulations to the team.
This year, the 2nd grade has been learning about Kansas City landmarks. As you will see, they didn't let a little rain stop them from having a great time. Take a look.
The 2nd grade started their Kansas City unit this fall. The kids kicked it off with a research project with all the classrooms combining to research a landmark. And after that, they had a QR code and the parents came up to see all of their research. So during the year, they were very excited to look forward to our field trip in the spring. We took off on a guided tour to see all of their landmarks. And the children were so excited to culminate the unit.
Look to your right. Over here. What state is that? Missouri. We can't talk about Kansas City history without talking about two states, Kansas and Missouri.
It was really exciting to see them get excited when they saw their landmark in person and they felt ownership of it. Look, that's the World War I museum, and I researched that. And even as an adult, we all learned so much going. I didn't know there was a Lewis and Clark statue right by that beautiful lookout in Kansas City. This map that's on the ground in Westport that I had never known about. We all learned a little something that day.
Here we go, 1, 2, 3.
In spite of the rain and the kind of cold and clement weather, the kids enjoyed the field trip, all in spite of that. I had a student that actually said in their journal, we had the best time in spite of the rain, and we learned so much.
Are we having fun yet?
This is our 4th year that we've gone, and so every year it seems like I learn more and each time that we go, and it's fun to view the field trip through the children's eyes. And most of the time our kids, you know, they've seen these landmarks before because they've lived here, you know, all their life, or they've seen them driving by. This year I happened to have a student who moved here in the summer from Boston, and she was really excited to go on the trip because a lot of the landmarks around Kansas City she hadn't seen before, and she wasn't really familiar with the history and things, and so it was really eye-opening to her to get to see these landmarks. And just this past weekend she said she went back to a few of them and actually got to go inside of them and tell her parents all about them, and so it was really kind of neat to see it from her eyes, you know, because most of the kids live here and have kind of experienced some of the landmarks, but for her it was very eye-opening, and so it was really neat to see that through her eyes. So we had a great time. It was a fun field trip.
That's all for today's show. Make sure to not disrupt any of the field day events occurring around the school today. I'm Judson Woods.
And I'm Michael O'Brien. Have a great final week and still get to class on time. Have a good day.